If you hood educated, I'm glad you made it. Allow me to unfold my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a hood brother's point of view to all of you, here, there, and everywhere. Now check me out. Bloody demonstration. I mean, you mean to tell me that people can't even go on dates no more? You got little girls, 19 years old, setting people up. Come on, man. Like, I'm talking about, like, I understand that this right here is a regular occurrence in the ghettos all across America, but at some point, you know, you got to just really think to yourself, like, come on, like, who raising girls like that? You mean to tell me that little girls are that influenced by this so-called street life that they willing to put their life on the line just to gratify their boyfriends? I'm talking about, like, here it is, this brother right here, Jarell. I can understand if he was like the biggest drug dealer in town, or, you know, he was coming to meet her with $100,000 or something like that, or he was bringing over 100 pounds of Mountain Lion Kush, Coke, anything, you know what I'm saying? But this man right here was just going on a date. And here it is, he ends up dead. Pathetic. So let's get deep into this demonstration so we can get a full understanding. We already know that, you know, it was a setup. We already know that part right there. But what happened is this right here. When he pulled up to the crib, what's her name? Alexis, she get into the car with him. They sitting in the car, they chopping it up, you know, they conversating. Next thing you know, her boyfriend, Brian, appear out of nowhere. When he come to the car, you would believe that he asked for, take off the jewelry, dog. Where the money at? Give me your wallet. Take the clothes off. Give me your shoes. Give me your jacket. Nah. According to reports, he ain't asked for none of that. According to reports, he walked dead up to the car, even though it was supposed to be a robbery, and just started shooting and shooting and shooting. Then ran off and left Alexis in the car with the dead body. Cold-blooded demonstration. So according to reports, they say, you know, she got out the car. She ain't got no ride or nothing. She stuck in the area where the murder just happened. So she texting all her friends and stuff like that. Hey, can you give me a ride? Can you give me a ride? I'm over here. Can somebody come get me, and all this old type of stuff. And how do we know this right here? Is because after the murder, you know, the homicide detectives hit the scene. And the homicide detectives are full-on investigators. They ain't gonna play no games. They want to know everything. So they go to the best tool that they know. They go to Jarell's phone. And there it is. In that phone, they understand that Jarell was supposed to be meeting Alexis at that same location. So now, investigators, we need to talk to Alexis. Where's she at? Why she ain't call this in and say that, you know, this guy got shot up? She was supposed to be meeting him there. She supposed to been called us and said, hey, you know, my date got shot. Something happened. Somebody tried to rob him, or whatever the case may be. But she don't do none of that. So now they want to talk to her. So before they start talking to her, these is investigators. No, you know what? Let's get a warrant to her phone. So they get a warrant for her phone, going through all her messages, going through all her Instagrams and all her social media and stuff like that. And when they hit that Instagram, when they hit that Instagram, they see that she is searching through her phone and through the Instagram. She's searching for crimes in the area, the same area where Jarell got killed. Trying to shootings and stuff like that. She trying to see what the news is talking about the murder of Jarell. So right then and there, homicide detectives know. Oh, she know about this, cause she looking for it. if she ain't know nothing happened or nothing like that, or she didn't meet with him, why she looking for murder in the same area that Jarell was killed in? So they got an understanding that, yeah, you know, she a part of this some type of way, but we got to find out. So they bring her in to the station. Yeah, sat her down. Hey, where you was at on this date right here? She tell them she playing dumb. I don't know. I can't remember that. They let her know, okay, well, look, check this out. We know you was supposed to be meeting Jarell for a date. What happened with that? Instantly, without even them even saying nothing about him being killed or nothing like that, she started defending herself. Well, you ain't gonna find no fingerprints or on no weapon or nothing like that. You ain't gonna find my fingerprints on no weapon. They ask her, well, are we gonna find your fingerprints inside his car? She said, you ain't gonna find no fingerprints on the weapon though. So they let her go with that right there. Okay, we ain't gonna find your fingerprints on the weapon, cool. But what about the message that you sent that boy Brian in Instagram, where you was telling him you gotta play? Oh yeah, she know what that mean. Homicide detectives know what that mean. She instantly, hey look, I want a lawyer. I ain't got nothing else to say. Cause see, now they catching her up. And she know that it was a setup. So now they catching her up. She, no, I don't want to talk no more. You know what they did? It's cool, you ain't got to talk no more. Put your hands behind your back. We're arresting you for the murder of Jarell. Yeah, we ain't got to talk to you no more. We already know what time it is. You set the boy up, and not only that, you got the boy Brian to try to rob the boy, and he ended up killing the boy. What's his name? Brian, he flee all the way down there to Texas. U.S. Marshals had to go down there and snatch him up real quick, bring him back to Indianapolis, and yeah, no, it's on. He got capital murder. She got first degree murder, robbery. He got capital murder, robbery. Let me say this right here, because a lot of people might have sympathy for the little girl because she's 19 and she just, you know, probably was persuaded by her boyfriend and all that. And then you can even see, like, in the complaint where she's talking about, well, I didn't do nothing, basically. She's basically saying that I'm not the one that shot him. You ain't gonna find my fingerprints on the firearm. Let me tell you little girl something that's out there setting people up to be robbed and all that old type of stuff. If you setting somebody up to be robbed, and they end up getting killed, or they end up getting robbed, or anything happened to them, you are just as guilty as the person with the gun in his hand doing all the robbing. Why? Because the robbery wouldn't have been fulfilled if it wasn't for you. You helped complete the robbery. Why? Because you called the man over there and say, hey, look, come over here, come kick it with me, come chill with me. All along, it's a setup. So when a person gets killed or get robbed or stuff like that, you are just as guilty. Young girls, change your mind. Classic women, change your mind. Because there's a lot of women believing in their mind that I'm just gonna set it up. That ain't nothing. I ain't kill nobody. I ain't harming nobody. I'm just finna set it up real quick. We gonna hit this lick. We finna get this money. We finna have some fun. He doing all the crime, not me. Yeah, that's what you think. But that ain't how the law go. The law don't go like that. You are helping this person commit a crime. Therefore, you are just as guilty as the person that's committing the robbery or committing the murder, the kidnapping, or whatever it may be. You are just as guilty, and you're going to get those same charges, just like Alexis did. Now, word on the street is this right here. This is not her first time doing this. Word on the street is that's her thing. She set people up to get robbed. Not only that, they saying that, you know, the guy that she was with, Brian, she was selling her body for him and all type of stuff. She was just about that whole lifestyle and believing in that lifestyle because she got a boyfriend that's probably persuaded her, pushed her a little bit. Baby, go ahead, I got you. I ain't gonna let nothing happen to you or nothing like that. Just go ahead and set it up for me. Listen, if you got to deal with a man, I'm speaking to the young women and the classic women. If you got to deal with a man that's gonna put you in harm's way, so that you can end up getting killed, cause you gotta understand something. You setting all these peoples up. People are mad. They upset. They want to get back at you. They want their lick back. If they can't get the guy that robbed them, they know the girl set it up. They gonna kill her. That's why a lot of people don't understand when they be saying that, man, they killed that girl. They shot that girl. Man, they shot up this many times. They ain't doing it for no reason. You got these girls out here setting people up and then believing in their mind that if somebody do get an understanding that they were set up, that she just gonna talk her way out of it. No, I ain't had nothing to do with it. That wasn't me. Listen, women, classic and young, men are not stupid. We stupid, but we ain't that damn stupid. We ain't that damn stupid. Like when it come to stuff like that, come on, it's 1 + 1 = 2. I'm coming to kick it with you. Next thing you know, I'm getting robbed. They ain't take your purse or did nothing to you or none of that type of stuff. But I'm getting robbed, hit all upside the head with the pistol and all this old type of stuff. As soon as I come and meet with you, no, automatically hey, she set me up. You see what I'm saying? I can't get the dude, so I'm gonna play stupid, play dumb, and get back up with her, and I'm gonna kill her. That's how a lot of these young girls and these women be ending up getting shot up and killed in the ghettos all across America. But this girl right here, she was all about that life. And a lot of you young girls and a lot of you classic women right now is about that life. But you gotta understand something. There's consequences. Yeah. There's consequences that come with this life. Yeah, y'all probably done hit a few jacks. Y'all done robbed a couple of people and stuff like that. Had some fun and all that. Robberies don't always go the way you plan them. Never. Never do they. You can sit up here, plot all. Anybody that's hood educated residents, and some of the guests. And I don't expect y'all to talk about, crimes that y'all did and stuff like that. But just think to yourself, all the gangsters that's watching this, when you sat up here and said, we finna rob these fools, we finna run up in the house, we finna do this, we gonna lay them down, we gonna do that. It don't never go like that. You think you finna run up in the house or something like that, or catch somebody run up on their car or something like that, and next thing you know, this man start fighting you. Damn, well, hold on, wait. I thought he was supposed to get down. I got a gun in my hand. He trying to take the gun out your hand. You run up in the house. Hey, everybody get out. You got people diving out the window. People grabbing guns, trying to shoot out with you inside the house. All type of stuff. Kids in the house. Old people in the house. All type of stuff going on. So anytime you plotting and planning and thinking that, yeah, this finna be the perfect crime. No, it don't go like that. And so for those of you women, classic and young, thinking that, yeah, me and my boyfriend, we just finna rob a couple people and all that. If he kills somebody, that's your ass. Because 2 ways the consequences can hit you. If your boyfriend or a guy that you messing with kills somebody doing a criminal activity that y'all trying to do, he understands you the weak link. You are the weakest link. He understands that. He understands that the only way that the police can get to me is if they get to her. So what he do? Kill you. Knock you off. You ain't gonna tell on this murder on me. I need that phone and everything. I'm gonna knock you off. And if that don't happen, you end up in a situation like Alexis, facing the rest of your natural born life in the penitentiary. This is hood educated, not lame related. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there. If I said anything that caused you to think, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already, And if you're feeling generous, please make a small donation to the channel. Y'all see them Temple Woods? Yeah, we ain't playing no games. Peace and love.